Cecilia. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fine. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for accepting this invitation. And I'm really happy that you've connected from Sweden. And what is the time now, Cecilia, in Sweden?
It's nearly 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, that's really awesome that you have made a point and you have joined me in this session. Well, this is Cecilia, and here we are to talk about, something related to health, to wellness, total wellness, and how we can overcome challenges in life, where Cecilia is also going to share her insights and I'm also going to share my insight. So first, let me introduce myself. This is HINA AMBAREEN. I'm a certified wellness coach, certified life coach, exile scientist from Indian Institute of Science, a speaker and a counselor as well. And here is Cecilia, Hector, and she also is a coach. And I would love Cecilia introduce about herself. Yes, Cecilia, please go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience.
Yes, I'm a coach in Sweden and a 3P coach, and it's the 3 principles, and it's mind, consciousness, and thought, and it's an inside and out understanding how you function and who you are, and it's also a coaching that you can come home to who you are, to yourself.
Wow, connecting with yourself, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of all the challenges that are existing in our life, but still getting connected with our own self and understanding ourselves, that makes the biggest part of anything in life, because once we are getting connected with ourselves, we can understand our inner self rather than understanding the external things that are around us. Isn't it, Cecilia? What say about this?
Yeah, it is, and this understanding was experienced by Sydney Banks, who was an ordinary man who came across, or he had this experience when he saw that he was living in a thought created reality, and that it wasn't true, the things that he was thinking. So it was a very wake up from suffering, and it was also so in that way that I came across it, because I was suffering a lot with my thoughts.
Okay.
With a lot of anxious feelings and depression and also diagnosis like ADHD and bipolar.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay. So, well, as you have spoken just now about depression, and you have undergone this ADHD and bipolar disorder, I do have a lot of people who are coming to me, my clients, my patients, I can say, who are all having this depression, who had depression disorder. At the same time, they had bipolar disorder, because depression and bipolar, bipolar is a part of depression, right? Anxiety and depression, they lead a person to get into this bipolar disorder. And yes, I can say I have been a serious patient of depression long time back. It was 2-3 years ago. That's because, how I got into depression, though I was very much diet freak and exercise freak person since my childhood, since the time I was 12-year old. But my mom's loss, it led me to depression. Okay? I got into depression because of this sole reason, because I was so much dependent on her. I was not knowing much about anything in life. So once I lost her, I felt that the world has come to an end. Yes, I can openly speak upon this portal and say that I lost my mom due to wrong medications. Though I wanted to be a doctor, help people since my childhood, I had the vision of helping thousands and millions of people, helping them, transforming their lives. But once I lost my mom due to wrong medication, it was not only my mom alone there near ICU. I could see so many people suffering and dying there, and they were just kept on medications and ventilators and in ICU and making up huge bills. That was really hurting and pinching to see the reality existing there. So once I lost my mom, I felt that there should be something that God has to give on this earth that people can improve their lives, without having this kind of miserable life where you're restricted not to eat this and that. Because of high antibiotics, my mom was put on dialysis. Her kidneys stopped functioning. And that became so miserable to me, looking at the side, that I felt that nobody should go through this trauma, what my mom is going through. So I felt that if the body is provided with all the proper nutrients, and if you have a very good, amazing lifestyle, then you can live your life to the fullest. Because health is the basic foundation of life. This is what I meant actually to know the reality was that point of time when I lost my mom. But I was not able to bear the loss. Slowly, I landed into depression, which I was not aware of. All those serious symptoms of depression. And doctors declared that I'm not going to survive because of that. But I don't know. Always my mom told me spoke to me about the daring women stories. I don't know, that clicked to me sometime, even though I was in depression. And by Almighty's grace, I got into wellness. In a month, just providing my body with proper nutrients and surrounding myself with that positive mindset people helped me to overcome depression only in a month. Just a month. Which was highly impossible. Always used to get suicidal thoughts. I understand when you are in depression, when you have this bipolar disorder, when you have this ADHD, life is miserable. I think Cecilia knows that. Life is miserable and nobody can understand that because people start judging you, saying that you're mentally retarded, you're a psychopath. It's not a mental illness though. It's not a mental illness though. It's not some kind of a disease. Yes, it's only because of your lifestyle. If we provide a body with proper nutrients, then we are doing justice with our body. Every cell starts functioning so well because our body is made out of cells. Our cells are just giving blessings to us because we are just listening to those cells. We are not depriving them of all that what they actually need. So once you provide your body with all this, then whether it is depression or any kind of autoimmune disorder, you can overcome them. So this is the way I got into wellness. So I can proudly say, because many people, they just think, even in our country in India, people think that depression is a big kind of stigma or a taboo. They do not open up. Wherever I have given speeches and the topmost institutions and universities, there are students who are undergoing with severe depression and they do not open up. They do not want to speak about that. They hide, they fear, they shy away. But no, when I can overcome this, when I have overcome this, anybody can do that. Depression is not a biggest problem. When you know how to overcome that, just listening to your body, with the proper coaching, then definitely you can overcome this kind of problems. So what do you say about this, Cecilia?
I say that nowadays I know that the depression only wants you to wake up. And that's so beautiful to know that when you are in it, you don't like it. But that's because it's like a love letter to you that, hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come back, come home. This is not the right way. You need to wake up. And that's why I give you these feelings. So you know that you are on the wrong road. And you must wake up and come back. So I see it like a love letter today. And when I feel these kinds of feeling, sadness, and because we have those, and we have to live with that all our life, that we go in and out in our mood. But when I feel sad now, I just know that it's something in my thinking that I have to be aware of. I have been thinking about sad things or things that I see like a problem, and that's just temporary, and it will slow down if I slow down in my thinking. So we have those feelings, every one of us, and that's okay to have that. It's nothing you have to do about it. You don't have to run away to a doctor or eat a lot of medication or something. You just have to know that this is a sign for you to just be aware that you have been thinking this kind of thoughts, and that's the only thing.
Exactly.
Because we got this moment, and whatever we think about things that happens before, or things that are going to happen, is just up in our head.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's all happening inside a brain. As you said, everything is happening inside a brain, where there is a conflict between our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. When the challenges they are coming in our life is not to end our life, rather to change the direction that we have been taking all this while, to evolve us. See, the depression that came into my life was to evolve me, that wanted me to get on the track, because I was not on the track. I was off the track. Though I was under the consideration that I am on the track. No. Those challenges seriously made me aware of who I am. What is my purpose of life? Which I seriously got to know. And when you understand, when you accept everything that's coming in your way, whether it is the positive or the negative, when you are trying to understand them, then you are in equanimity. You are in your control. You are emotionally strong. You are in true authenticity. So medication is not the sole purpose or the criteria for any kind of problem. Yes, when you are having some pain, when you are having some kind of disorder, you want to get into those medications because they are going to improve you. This is what is the mindset. Yes, they may improve you, but again, once you stop them, you're going to get back the problem. It's not going to get eradicated from the root level, though it may be eradicated, but it does have some kind of side effects inside your body because of those chemicals. But our body is not designed to have chemicals. The artificial chemicals, the synthetic chemicals. Our body is designed in such a way that it needs to enjoy the nature, the natural things that Almighty has created, the natural chemicals that are existing inside a body, the neurotransmitters, the kind of chemical they release. But we are not understanding that. We are just seeing the problem. When we are just focusing on the problem, that problem just enhances and that makes us small. But when we see that problem as smaller than us, then we will see the things that are surrounding around the problem. There are lots and lots of good things around that problem. Because we're just seeing the dot of that problem as the biggest mountain. But that biggest mountain is nothing in front of us. When we see that problem as the smaller one in front of us, in front of our strength, then we can overcome anything for that matter. But for sure, yes, I had a coach. I've been trained under international coaches, certified leading coaches. So you need to have someone who is going to support you. I could not do it all my own, on my own thing. I could not do anything. But I had that. I had that someone who was mentoring me. Actually, it is said that you are average of 5. So you have to surround with those 5. Such kind of people who can just lift you, who can help you show the light. And we as coaches, we do the same job. What do you say, Cecilia, about this?
Yeah, yeah, you have right. I also have been coached a lot, because you have to when you can't see it by yourself, you need to have someone who can point you to the right way again. Because if you're up in all this with that it's something is wrong with you, you have this depression, and the doctor says that you are sick and everything, you can't see that this is not the true, and you need to have someone who can point you from the inside, that you can come home to yourself and see it for yourself, what you have, that in this source there are everything you need to live this life and go through all the challenge. So that's true, Hina. You it's good to have a coach who can point you and guide you through it, and
just like a mother knowing about the child, a mother will know the child well. So coach is just like a mother. It can be anybody. Okay, I feel that, because I feel that I can just give that kind of empathize with people. I can connect with the souls of the people, which I have been doing. When you connect as a coach with the soul of a person, and you have transformed their life, because people need that love, people need that care, people need that authenticity, people need that someone to understand them. And the world is so busy that they are lacking in all these things, and everybody has started judging each other, criticizing each other. They are not being their authentic self, and they are falling apart in life. So when everything falls together with the help of a coach, life is really seriously transforming. Even if you feel stuck, you do not have to worry. I and Cecilia are there to help people, and we will be coming up with more such videos related to health, related to relations, related to the entire life that you've been living. If you are feeling anything that you want to share with us, you can feel free, and you can get connected with us on our social media handles. We are going to share our social media handles where you can connect with us, you can DM us. So you have to say anything about this before we wind up this session, Cecilia?
To look behind, who is looking out from your eyes, who is the one inside here, and go within and look there, not look out too much. Look inside.
Exactly.
You got it. We got it all. You just have to trust it.
Trust it, yes. Just look inside this. This is your inner world. When your inner world is happy, then no problem what is your outer world. So be careful about what is your inner world. Try to keep your inner world always happy, and try to be healthy, because health is the basic foundation of life. And keep smiling always, because that has really good vibes around you. Just smile and attract that smile always in your life. Yeah, Cecilia, thank you so much for joining this session.
Yeah, that was the big message.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks a lot. And we are going to come again with sessions just like this that's going to help you and transform your life. See you, tada, and bye-bye, and take care.
Take care.
Take care.